Hey friends, we are looking at the Lumibricks Steampunk Alchemist's Castle, set number L9103, 2,690 pieces. And to help me introduce this is my friend Attie. And Attie is a gentle AT-AT walker, just like this one is a walker. And that's why I'm a huge fan of this new set. I made this mock many years ago. He's got buck teeth, but he's got a walking set of legs. And I just love the idea of big old things up on legs moving around. And that's what this set is. Okay, thanks for your help, Attie. And now what is this? It is pretty much the opposite of the ore factory, right? If the ore factory is wide and low and needs explanation, this is pretty much the opposite of it. It is tall and it is elegant and it kind of doesn't need an explanation. All you need to know is it's a castle that is on legs and it's moving and it's got stuff going on and things move and open. It's really, really terrific. So in this video, we're going to look at the box. We'll try to discern what you're getting. Okay, I haven't built it, so this is a little bit of a spoiler-free in a way. And we'll look at the bags, we'll look at the lighting kit, and we'll look at the instructions and the special parts. And then in a separate video, I will review the finished model. So what you're seeing here are bags 1 through 14, and they're in numbered bags. The box itself, let's take a closer look. You're seeing that it is a upright castle, at least 3 floors. And I did see at least 1 interior. So they filled out the interior, and it has legs. So 1, 2, 3, 4 on the other side. This is like a hatch that folds down from the front. It has at least 3 characters that are included with it. And it has a side build, and we'll take a look at that. And the side build really just is a signpost. And it has this like mechanical eagle as well. Looking at the back of the box, you get a better image of the interior. Really pretty cool. There's that other character, and they thought through what the inside needs to look like, which is neat. And here's another floor. So I think this is a different floor. Yeah, not just a different angle. And as far as I could tell, these gears do something. And there's quite a few, chemicals, things like that you would find in an alchemist's lab. So really, really neat. Okay, and then as far as the parts go, they are compatible with Lego. They're going to look very familiar. And there is one whole bag here of gold, which is neat. Pretty good gold color, including this really big splat gear. I haven't seen that before in gold. Lots of nougat, more splat gears, some flesh color nougat. Of course, everything is printed, so you don't have to apply stickers on this one, which is terrific. I did get 2 bags that were a little bit odd, so this might have been, maybe they left this out of bag 7, so they included it as its own bag. And then this one has no bag number. It's 2 gold pieces. All right, and then for the special pieces, these are all the parts that have those little grooves in them that let you run wires above and below these parts. And then you can run the wiring. I can hide the wiring. You can square up your build without the wiring getting pinched or the wiring affecting your build. And then these are the parts for the characters, and it looks like there's a book in there too. And as far as I can tell, the characters only have 1 face on each of their heads. And as usual with Lumibricks, you have to press the hands into the arms into the torsos, and then the legs into the hips, and then everything together. So there's a little bit more work involved, but after you do it a couple times, it becomes quite easy. It was hard for me the first couple times, but after that, got easier. We'll come back to the wiring kit because we want to look at what it does and all the things that it says it has. So right up at the front has a little bit of lore for this particular set and what we're looking at. Great photography here too. And it also gives you a sense for its features. So up in the corner here it says gear-driven chemistry, I don't know what that means, but I really can't wait to find out. Gear-driven side door. So it looks like you turn this knob here and a side door slides open. That's probably what's going on. Opening dome. So I'm assuming that's manual. You can fold both sides open. And a retractable ramp. So I don't think this is automated or mechanical in any way. You just fold it. It's pretty cool. And I love this character here with his steampunk goggles. And then this says, so the idea here behind it is that it's a magical steampunk castle that some people think is alive. So they've tried to bring some organic qualities to it too. So they're saying that these are the veins, all the piping. The stomach maybe is the chemical area, and then there's a heart, and there's two arrows that come off of it. The other arrow says swipe to change modes. So based on the video that I saw, you're able to move your hand in front of a sensor and it will change probably the color of light, or maybe the way that the light is shown. Maybe it flashes or doesn't flash. So it has some sort of motion sensor that is a new thing I haven't experienced before inside of a Lumibricks kit. And then it has an automaton. So as best I can see, it almost looks like a vulture or some sort of creature that is attached to the front of the castle. And yeah, so that's what you get on the inside. And then it has a little bit of, like, I don't know, circle of life stuff happening here. If you can figure out what it's trying to say, please tell me. it's something is happening here, and there is some evolution or cyclical thing happening with the narrative. Here's a look at the lighting. Oh, sorry. Here's the lighting that you get in here. So a lot of cylinders, 1x1 studs, 1x1 studs that already have pins on them. That's interesting. And I think I know why they do that. And then more lighting, a connecting hub, another connector. These lights, 2x2 plates that light up, a USB plug. It has a battery box too. And then this must be a circular array of lights, connecting wire. And then I think this is the motion sensor, and then just another connector. And then, so yeah, we'll take a look at all of those. But as far as the instructions go, they first, tell you to test it out. So here you are testing this out. It says wave your hand in front of it. I guess it affects this circular array, which is terrific. There's your 3 characters. And you start in building it. A lot of Technic to start with. And that's not a surprise for something this big that's on legs. The base of it has to be on Technic in order for those legs to not just snap right off or collapse. So it looks pretty beefy. There's several layers in there of Technic and brick before you get to the just pure brick. So here's some of our gears. Hard to say yet what those gears do. That might be the door, I'm not sure. More of that front hatch that you can fold down. It looks like it's not automated or remote controlled in any way. And as far as the illustrations, they made it easy so that you have the colors from the previous step, and then the new parts are highlighted in a red outline. And then, as usual with Lumibricks, they tell you where to route your wiring as you're going, so you don't trap the wiring. And then if you need to route it inside special bricks, it shows how to do that too, which is great. So they're really detailed with the instructions, and you're probably not buying this set as your very first Lumibricks set, so you probably have a little bit of experience with how great a job they do with wiring. All right, so that's book 1, and it comes with another entire book. It's a little slightly thinner, and we build even more. It looks like we're building the legs now, and they're beefier than they look on the box. Look at this, that has these extra supports that come off of the base, and even has like toes to them too. So wow, this is going to be a great walker. And then we're building that interior. So So this might be like an upper level that has a view down into the lower levels. I think that might be what that is. So that top level it's like opens up into that one. That's kind of cool. And then it looks like the roofing area is Technic for those large window pieces. And then this is I believe the side build. And it builds up into a sign, a road sign. Let's see if we can get an image of that last couple pages there. There we go. So it builds up, and then you've got your completed model. It's the side build, the entire model with its legs, and then the automaton right there. And then another photo of it, and some of the other items in the series and other series. All right, so brick kit or light kit. It does come with a battery box and then 2 bags, and also, as usual, it comes with a screwdriver and then a metal set of tweezers. Really handy. Bag 1 looked fairly like stuff that you've probably seen before, right? But I do want to take a look at that sensor. I thought that was pretty cool. So here's the sensor. I'm going to go up a little bit closer there. So got 2 connectors on this side. And then what you're seeing on this side, they almost look like little tiny rounded bulbs. And so those are probably the sensor, or maybe there's 1 or 2 sensors. I'm not sure. Maybe maybe one of those is an LED that lights up to let you know that you've passed your hand in front of it. I am not sure yet, but one of them definitely is a sensor that when you wave your hand, it knows that you've moved in front of it. All right, so there is everything. I'm excited about this one, and I'm going to build it as soon as I'm done with some of the other projects that are happening here. And if you like the video, please hit like. And if you subscribe, then you'll be able to see this when it goes live and I have it up. And it also helps me a lot to have a new subscriber. Okay, thanks so much.